will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 72, go.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's a design run. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Let's go. 60, 19, Lion. Go trap.
Looking to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, shot. 19, Tiger. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. My man, he's in the clear. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Shut up.
And they just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Warriors 70. Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60. Check smash. Check smash.
Looking to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a fourth quarter lead. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Sailors now on the return. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First down throw from Goff. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 2nd and 10, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. He's got it in the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
1st and goal, Detroit.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Has a hole left, room to run. 30. A 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings jump in front late. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplish their goal. But you do have to ask the question, they leave too much time on the clock. Stay tuned.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down. A nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Gibbs now from the gun. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
180!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
60 Bison.
The receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Go! Coca 19.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was brought down by Al-Quadin Muhammad. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 16.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Track at 60. Check, 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 check. Go.
Setting up to pass. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big plays. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Shoves him off. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Jonathan Bernard on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, man, do the left I see. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you must step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take the first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Prescott off play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, 76 yards. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall to shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And back to the 30, it'll be second down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6.
Let's go now. Hiking, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's more. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
First down.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Jones. About 3 yards there for the 27.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he is caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie. Don't know the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Gripping on the
2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, check that. Street.
To the air with McCarthy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close. close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Set. Mustang Viking 18.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's another.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Unlock Lion. Set. 18 Cardinal. Bronco, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So part was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Point after try forthcoming.
The extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On play action, Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
It certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for his first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
3rd down and 6. Throwing, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little short.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play.
And the pressure gets to him again. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
10-yard loss on the play.
second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Extra point down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. And now the kick is away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
38 yards on the play.
47.
First down, Dallas.
The first carry now. This is Williams. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Luke Schoonmaker.
As the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Auburn down for the point after.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, some strong running. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
The final shot before break. McCarthy toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's brought down.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60, 19, 18.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
First down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
23-yard line.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And now they'll shift things around.
Here's 2nd and 8. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Naylor. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
It's
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Prescott to throw it. He's got this to Pickens. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Cowboys field goal. A 66-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And Charles, his name etched in the NFL record books. Just the 2nd field goal ever made from 66 yards as he ties Justin Tucker's NFL record.
And everything had to go right for that field goal to be converted. The snap, the hold, the protection, all had to be perfect. No wind working against you, and he nails that one. Congratulations on an incredible kick.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you said, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's got some space here. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Ready. Hiking 18.
Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He was able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass.
Justin Jefferson, the ball carrier. Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception. Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
At the 12-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. And some room to work. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
He'll look to throw.
Cowboys.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Here's second down.
4 yards.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Second and 6. the 30.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
19 tight, 19 tight. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Throw pulled in by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's first and 10.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Here's first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
Once more from the 11, second and 10.
Back to throw.
This ball intercepted. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And they got it right there, partner.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Rondale Moore. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, yeah, a little extra on top.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.